Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rendra Amila. I'm here as government team. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable adjudicators, today the government stand firmly in support of the motion this House would let the government fully own and manage all public transportation in Indonesia. Um, Public transportation should be a public good, not a business opportunity. When the government owns and manages transportation, decisions are made based on public welfare, not profit margins. Private private operators prioritize revenue, often leading to higher fares, reduced coverage in rural areas, and neglect of less profitable roads. The government, on the other hand, can subsidize fares, ensure inclusive access, and invest in long-term infrastructure that may not generate immediate profit but is essential for national development. Full government control means a centralized system that is more efficient. Right now, Indonesia's transportation network is fragmented, like buses, trains, and local transit system are often managed by different companies, resulting in poor coordination. With full ownership of the government can create a unified integrated system, simplifying payment routes and schedules. This reduces traffic congestion and encourage people to use public transportation over private vehicles, helping reduce pollution and carbon emission. Uh, the government is accountable to the people, unlike private companies who are only accountable to shareholders. With full management, the public can demand transparency, better service, and stricter safety standard. In cases of accident or delay, there will be clear channel for responsibility and improvement. The opposition might say that governments run systems are often inefficient and prone to corruption, but we argue that a solution is not privatization but institutional reform, strengthening the oversight, increasing transparency, and involving independent audits. Moreover, history showed that privat, privatized systems often lead to monopolies or cartels, where a few companies control everything and the public loses. They may also argue that private sector innovation is necessary, but let's be clear, innovations should not come at the cost of accessibility or fairness. The government can still collaborate with the private sector on technology without giving up control or ownership. In conclusion, allowing the government to fully own and manage public transportation ensure affordable, equitable, and sustainable mobility for all Indonesians. This is not just a policy decision; it is a moral responsibility. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rendra Amila. I'm here as opposition team. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable adjudicators, the opposition strongly reject the motion that the government should fully own and manage all the public transportation in Indonesia. Government monopoly risks inefficiency. While we agree that transportation is essential, giving the government full ownership and control remove the competitive pressure that drive efficiency and innovation. Let's be honest, Indonesia's government institution already struggle with bureaucracy, mismanagement, and corruption. Um, Adding full control over transportation will likely make services slower, more constantly to operate, and less responsive to public needs. Uh, Private companies bring technological advancement, creative solution, and customer-oriented service. From app-based ride system to digital ticketing, and road optimization. Many of these improvements came from private initiative, not the government. If we eliminate the private sector, we kill the innovation ecosystem that can actually make public transportation smarter and more efficient. We believe in a hybrid model where the government sets strong regulations and safety standards but allows private companies to operate under those guidelines. This approach allows for competition, cost efficiency, and wider coverage while ensuring public accountability. It's a win win for both sides. The government said private companies are only profit driven, but we asked who ensure the follow rules. The answer is the government. The state already has the power to regulate fires, roads, and service quality. Total ownership is not the only way to guarantee public welfare. They also argue that full control leads to integration, but that's not true. Many countries with public-private partnership have fully integrated systems like Japan or the Netherlands. Integration comes from strong planning, not total government control. And about safety and accountability, full government control can actually reduce accountability. Well, there's only one provider, the state. There's no competition, no alternative, and often no urgency to improve. In conclusion, this motion would lead Indonesia towards a transportation monopoly, slow, inefficient, and resistant to change. Instead, we need a balanced system that combines government oversight with private sector efficiency. Let's not nationalize problem. Let's modernize solutions. Thank you. So the summary for both argument is the from the government team. Private companies prioritize profit, leading to higher fares and equal access, especially in rural areas. Government control ensure affordable, accessible, and fair transportation for all citizens. A centralized system under the government would make public transportation more efficient and well coordinated. Integration between trains, buses, and other transportation systems reduce congestion and benefit the environment. The third argument is accountability and safety. The government is directly accountable to the people, ensuring higher safety standard and transparent policies. Unlike private companies which focus on revenue, the state will prioritize long-term investment in infrastructure and maintenance. So the summary for opposition teams is the first argument is government monopoly risk inefficiency. Bureaucracy and mismanagement in Indonesia's government make full ownership risky. Without competition, there is less pressure to improve service, leading to slow and unreliable transport. The second argument is private sector drives innovation. Private companies invest in technology and service improvement. Um, Eliminating the private sector will stifle innovation and limit user-friendly solution. And the third argument is shared responsibility is better. A public-private partnership model ensures efficient operation with strong government oversight. This system works in developed countries like Japan and Netherlands, where integration happens without full nationalization. Thank you.